Susan, it's been a long time. How have you been?
Huh? Who are you?
Hey, it's me, Daniel. Don't tell me you forgot.
Huh? Oh, Daniel.
You remember me?
I haven't heard from you for so long. I forgot all about you. What do you want?
You're so cold. Can't I message you for no reason? We used to be engaged, you know.
What's the point now? You said, "Don't contact me again, you poor ugly bitch," and blocked me one-sidedly just before the wedding, right?
Oh, did I do that? It was so long ago, I don't remember much.
We were engaged, you know. We had to cancel the wedding on short notice and got a lot of people in trouble. You made me call each and every one of the guests to apologize. It was really hard work.
It can't be helped, can it? That's what I had to do at the time.
I don't understand. You proposed to me and you dumped me out of nowhere?
Of course I proposed to you because I loved you. You were honest, kind, and looks okay. But I bumped into this girl who's like hundreds of times prettier than you, and her family is rich. It's natural to be attracted to her.
Oh, so you blocked me so you could switch to her?
Exactly.
You're such an asshole.
Well. No need to bring the old story up again, right?
That's true. Talking about it makes me sick. So, what do you want? If you don't want anything in particular, can we just get this over with? I don't even want to think about you anymore.
Don't be in such a rush. I messaged you today to tell you something important.
Shoot.
Marry me.
What?
You are surprised, aren't you? You didn't think I was going to propose to you? Hey, Susan, give me your answer. Are you too happy to say anything?
No, I decline.
Oh, come on. You don't need to be shy. You've been waiting for me to propose to you again, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
You're not being honest. You're actually happy, aren't you?
Well, if you're just harassing me, I'll end this message exchange now. I don't have time for this.
Huh? Wait a minute. Why do you think I harass you? I just asked you to marry me.
You have a pretty rich girlfriend, don't you? You cheated on me with her and dumped me. I don't understand why you're proposing to me now.
I broke up with her.
What?
I broke it off with her less than a year after we started dating.
You didn't marry her?
Impossible. She was beautiful, but that was all. Because her family was rich, she didn't want to work at all. She just wanted me to make money and take care of her. I guess it's true what they say. You get tired of beautiful girls after 3 days. But Susan, you were totally different in that regard. Your looks are average, but you do your job very well. I heard you started your own company.
Yes, but who told you that?
Our friends from school. We were in the same club in college, right? The other day, I went out for a drink with my friends from it. You were the talk of the town.
Oh, really?
It's amazing that you became president in your 20s. It seems that you didn't make much money when you worked for a company, but now you're making over $700,000 a year, right? I'm really starting to look at you in a new light.
Oh, yeah?
But you know, being a president is hard, right? There's a lot of work, a lot of responsibility. That's why I'll stay by your side and support you.
No, thank you.
Why not?
I have no intention of marrying you at all.
You feel so happy inside that you want to jump up and down, don't you? You've always been so shy.
Why won't you listen to me?
Do you want Cartier for the engagement ring? Or Tiffany's after all? Oh, but you're not really into jewelry, are you?
Huh?
Oh yeah, leave it to me to choose the wedding venue. You're the president of the company. You have a lot of guests to invite. I'm sure we'll have to get a pretty big venue.
Daniel?
What about the honeymoon? Should we go to Paris, your favorite place? Or a resort somewhere for some relaxation? Well, I'm going to be busy from now on.
Wait a minute.
What?
I said I'm not getting married to you. Why are you going on about rings and honeymoons?
It's okay. I know exactly how you feel.
Huh?
I know you're actually happy that I proposed to you. You're just acting like you don't like it to cover up your embarrassment.
That's not true.
Well, we'll talk about the wedding date again. I'll call you when I've decided on a venue. See you. Susan, I heard from a college friend of mine. What a surprise. You've already registered your marriage. You're really impatient, aren't you? Usually, couples go to register their marriage together, don't they? Isn't it a crime to register a marriage without permission? What's the name of the crime? Forgery of a private document? I'm not sure.
What are you talking about?
Well, as for me, I'm totally fine with marrying you, so don't worry about that. But I wish you had talked to me about it. I wanted to take a picture of the moment you put out the marriage certificate.
I didn't submit a marriage certificate to you.
Ha ha ha. It's okay. I'm not mad.
Huh?
You couldn't wait to be married to me. You got ahead of yourself, didn't you? Maybe your action was illegal in some way, but don't worry about it.
No, listen.
Well, if we've registered our marriage, I guess this means we are now officially husband and wife.
No, listen to me.
Thank you, honey. I know you did it for me and my family. You got the marriage registered early for us, didn't you?
My family? What are you talking about?
I really appreciate your concern.
Huh?
I'm looking forward to a new life with you starting tomorrow.
I don't know what's going on here.
Susan, I'm ready to move out. I'll bring my stuff there tomorrow.
Bring your stuff where?
Your place, of course. I can't wait for tomorrow. We're finally going to start our newlywed life, aren't we?
Wait a minute. Are you seriously going to move into my apartment?
Of course I am. We're married now. I'm impressed. You are indeed a president. You're still in your 20s and you get to live on the top floor of a high-rise.
How do you even know where I live? I'm scared.
I followed you coming home from work. It's like a dream that tomorrow I'll be living in a high-rise.
This is disgusting. You stalked me.
What are you talking about? Trying to cover up your feelings again? Oh yeah, now that we're married, I'm inviting my family. Starting tomorrow, 13 relatives of mine will be living with us.
What?
Your place is big, isn't it? You have a lot of room for an additional 13 people to live there, right?
Wait a minute. 13 relatives?
Let's see. My dad, my mom, my grandma and grandpa, my 3 brothers, my uncle and his wife, and their 2 kids. And 2 of my dad's cousins are coming too, so 13 people in total.
I didn't ask for a breakdown.
Oh yeah, there's a cat. You're not allergic to cats, are you?
I'm not allergic to cats, but...
I really wanted to enjoy our honeymoon alone with you, but I've just recently been laid off from my job, and I only got a new job at a lower salary. I've been supporting my parents on my own for a long time, and it's getting harder and harder to make ends meet. But you are my wife now, so you can feed my mom and dad, right? And if we live together, we can get free rent.
Why are the other relatives coming with you?
They were all in need of money too. My relatives all love to gamble and have debts. When I offered them to live with me in a high-rise building, they were so happy to accept. It's good, isn't it? It's more fun with more people.
I'm speechless.
Well, that's why we're all headed there tomorrow. Make sure you save a place to put our stuff. It's for 13 people, so it's going to be a lot.
What? No. You can't move into my place.
It's Sunday tomorrow, so you're off work, right? The moving trucks are expected to arrive tomorrow afternoon.
Huh?
Oh, you don't have to help us bring in the stuff. We've got plenty of manpower. Just make sure you leave room for our luggage. That's all I ask.
Hey.
Once we're settled with the move, we'll get ready for the wedding. And then we'll plan our honeymoon. See ya.
Wait a minute. I'm not marrying you. And I'm definitely not going to live with your relatives. Daniel!
Hey, Susan. I'm at the front of the building now.
Wow, you're really here.
What's the room number?
I'm not gonna tell you.
It's no use resisting. My relatives are already here with me, so hurry up and tell me your room number.
I don't want to. Get the hell out of here.
What are you so angry about?
I never said you could move in with me. Still, you brought your relatives. Unbelievable.
Can you say such things? If you don't open the door soon, you'll get in trouble with the neighbors.
What do you mean?
5 moving trucks are occupying the entrance, man. I'm sure the neighbors won't be happy about this.
What are you doing? You're disturbing the neighborhood. Get out of there now.
Then hurry up and give me a room number. Open the automatic lock. If you don't, I'm going to keep on pressing all the room numbers and ringing all the bells.
Stop it. I really mean it.
It's your fault for being so stubborn. Well now, what room numbers should I try next?
Daniel, calm down and listen to me for once.
What the hell? There are a lot of old people over here. They're all waiting outside in the cold. What are you going to do if they catch a cold?
Listen, I don't know why the hell you got the wrong idea, but you and I are strangers. Why should I have a stranger's relatives live with me?
Oh, come on. I'm your husband, right? Maybe you prefer to live separately even after marriage, but you're supposed to help your husband's relatives in trouble. You're the one who registered the marriage in the first place.
It's true. I did register the marriage, but...
See? That's why we're supposed to work together as a couple.
Just hear me out.
What?
I'm not married to you.
What?
I got a marriage certificate, but it's not with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I registered my marriage to my fiancé.
So, your fiancé is me, right?
No, it's not. I've been dating someone for 2 years. I registered my marriage to him.
What the hell? You've been cheating on me?
What kind of logic is that? You and I broke up 3 years ago.
No, it's cheating. I was with you first.
If you say that, then most married people in the world are cheating on their partners. You were the one who cheated on me when we were engaged in the first place.
Wait a minute. I thought you wanted to marry me so badly that you took the liberty of registering the marriage.
I would never do that. I haven't heard from you in 3 years.
Oh, I get it. Maybe this is a surprise?
Huh?
Okay, you're trying to surprise me by being cold on purpose, aren't you? Wow, this is hilarious. I almost took you seriously.
How could you even think of that?
Are you filming me with a camera? You're secretly filming me being in trouble, right? And then you show up with a surprise and hug me. That was the plan, wasn't it? Sorry, I've already seen through you. Come out now. You can't fool me. Ha ha ha.
I'm so disgusted. How can you be so delusional?
I'm not delusional. It's a fact that you and I are married.
Like I said before, I didn't file marriage papers with you. We're complete strangers.
Why not? You were engaged to me.
That was a long time ago.
That was only 3 years ago.
I should have blocked you earlier.
I get it. You were so disappointed that I dumped you. You got desperate and got engaged to another guy. Anybody. You didn't care who he was.
No, of course not. He was the one who supported me when I was going through a tough time. When you broke off our engagement, I was so shocked that I distrusted men. I even thought I never wanted to get married again. But then I met him and he saved my life. We dated for 2 years before we decided to get married. I never got engaged out of desperation.
Then that man must have been after your money.
Huh?
He must have approached you because you're the president. Otherwise, he wouldn't have wanted to marry an ugly bitch like you.
Don't put him in the same boat with you. I mean, you finally told me what you really think.
Well...
Because I became president, you messaged me for the first time in 3 years, right? You called me a poor ugly woman and dumped me. And now, you're asking me to marry you? You're the one who approached me for money.
Well, now that you've found out, it's done. I, of all people, proposed to you, and you went off with someone else. In return, I'm going to ruin your life.
What? What are you going to do?
I'm going to break through this door and get in.
Don't do that, or I'll call the police.
Call them if you want. Then I'll tell them you committed marriage fraud.
When did I commit marriage fraud?
Oh, crap. I threw a large ornament of the front door onto the ground, but it didn't break at all.
Daniel, calm down. Please don't go crazy.
Then marry me. Marry me and feed 13 of my relatives.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I broke up with you.
Shut up. I was supposed to marry you and be rich, but you married another man. Such a selfish woman.
You're the one who's selfish. You should blame yourself for leaving me 3 years ago.
Shut up. Shut up, or I'll make more fuss. You know, someone might get hurt.
You'd better not. The police will be here soon.
What? The police are already coming?
Yup. Right after you told me you were moving in yesterday, I talked to the police.
Huh?
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you accuse me of marriage fraud. I never asked you to marry me.
No way. Oh no. The police are coming this way.
That's too bad. You will be caught red-handed for damage to property, so be prepared.
Oh no. I don't want to get arrested. Hey Susan, why don't you come downstairs and help me out? Explain to the police that I didn't do anything. Please?
I won't. You're the one who went on a rampage and broke things. And now you're telling me you didn't do anything? Besides, you told me to call the police if I wanted to.
But I didn't think they'd actually come.
Just give up and get arrested. Don't ever show yourself again.
Susan, please help me.
Goodbye forever, trash.
Wait, Susan. I won't ask you to marry me anymore. I won't even bring my relatives. I don't want to be arrested. Please, don't abandon me.
After that, it appeared that Daniel tried to escape alone, leaving his relatives behind. He was immediately caught by the police and taken away in a police car. His relatives, who watched in amazement, were taken to the police station with him. According to what I heard, Daniel's relatives did not take his side. They said they did not want to move in, and that Daniel had forced them to come to the place. Daniel was betrayed by his relatives. Considering what he did, I think he deserved it. He was then accused of damaging property by breaking the front door and ornaments. I felt sorry for the inconvenience he caused to the residents, but I'm very glad that no one was injured. And as a result of the discussion with my husband, we have decided to leave the place and to move to a different house. We don't want to have the same kind of trouble again in the future. Well, I don't think Daniel will ever come back to ask me to marry him. From now on, I would like to spend my time peacefully with my beloved husband in our new home.
Hey, what time are you coming back? I'm on my way back home soon. Good. Oh, there's something I want you to buy on your way back. Sure, what is it? Can you buy some garbage bags? Why? Are you going to do cleaning or something? Do I need to explain everything to you? No, but I just wanted to know why. Stop watching my every move. It's really annoying. Are you doing something in my room again? I don't know. Stop asking questions and just buy garbage bags for me. How long do I have to wait for you? Hurry up and come back to prepare dinner. I'm sorry. I'll be back soon. You're such a useless, lazy wife. You were out instead of taking care of the house. Unbelievable. Did you forget that because you tore up my cards, I had to go get a new one today instead of working? What do you mean, work? You're just playing with your cards all day long. I explained before that the card is for my job. I guess you don't get it. Are you looking down on me? No, it's just you never understand even though I've explained it so many times. Are you saying I'm stupid? Oh, come on, I'm not saying that. Just please stop breaking my stuff for work. When I heard that you would work from home, I thought you would take good care of the house as a wife, since you would be at home all the time. But after we started living together, you're always shut in your room. You know that I work full-time, right? You're lying. If you can do your job from home, then your work must be some stupid part-time thing. No, I'm working full-time. Just stop assuming things. Are you saying I'm wrong? Yes. I can never be wrong. I'm working full-time, that's why I spend more of the day in my working room. Oh, shut up. Even though you are working, you are at home. You should take care of the house. I am taking care of the house. I don't believe that you're working full-time at home. You must be playing with your stupid cards in the room. You should quit that stupid part-time job. Why do I have to quit my job? Why? Because you're shutting yourself in the room, not doing any housework at all. I'm not shutting myself in the room. I'm just working. And what makes you think I'm not doing housework? I manage my time to get everything done. Shut up. You have no right to talk back to me. Just so you know, I broke your so-called work stuff to make you realize something. Without those things, you wouldn't be able to work, right? What do you mean? Listen, I am doing this for you. A woman, once married, should focus on the household. I'm sure my son feels the same way as me. I'm trying to make you understand that, and that's why I'm breaking your stuff. Why can't you understand that simple thing? You can't be selfish like that, Regina. I bet you're not doing any important job at all if you can do it from home. Even if you quit, I'm sure anybody can replace your job easily. My job is something only I can do. There are people who need me. Oh, don't make me laugh. Even in this house, you're so useless. I'm pretty sure nobody needs someone as useless as you. Besides, we can live comfortably with Jake's earnings alone. There's no need for you to work. I'm not working because I want to earn money. Like I said earlier, I find fulfillment in my job because it's something only I can do. And Jake understands that. Stop lying. Just do as I said. Oh, God. Morning, honey. I've already made your lunch for today. Please don't overwork, okay?
Thanks, honey. I'm sorry about yesterday. I had to work the night shift suddenly, but I'll be off by noon today.
And don't worry. Good luck with your work.
Oh, didn't you say there was something you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, it's about your mom. She broke my healing crystal while I was out.
What? Again? She tore down your tarot cards the other day, right?
Yeah. While I was out buying new cards, she went into my working room again. When I came back, the healing crystal was broken into pieces.
What the hell? It's getting worse every day.
At first, she used to throw away my incense. Now this.
I remember the energy gemstones were smashed and thrown into the backyard, right?
Oh, I was so shocked at that time. I just don't know why she started doing such things.
Maybe I know why.
Really?
She told me that her friend's grandchild was born. I think after seeing her friend with a grandchild, she started feeling envious. Maybe that's why she's being like this to you. I'm really sorry about my mother. She just doesn't know how to control her emotions. That's why my dad left, you know?
She was so nice at first. I never imagined she would do such a thing.
I thought she would get along with you at first too. We need to do something about it. Let me talk to her once I get home.
Thanks, honey.
I'm not sure if she will listen to me, but I'll do my best. It's unacceptable that she keeps breaking your stuff.
I honestly give up explaining myself to her.
Does she still think that you are playing card games? Oh, how's your new work project going?
I'm almost ready to start. I'm just waiting for the new computer to arrive.
That's good.
Thank you again for giving me the idea to start fortune telling online. With this, I can do readings for people anywhere in the world from home.
I just thought you could help a lot of people with that, you know? So when will the computer arrive?
It'll arrive next week, but I need to make sure Regina doesn't find it.
Yeah, you're right.
I will just be careful, just to be sure.
She might destroy it again if she finds out it's for your work.
I'll make sure she can't get into my room anymore.
I'll talk to her about it again too.
Thank you.
Alright, I will get back to work now.
Good luck with your work, honey. Hey, Amy. There's a package that arrived for you. Oh, really? Thank you for letting me know. Can you leave it in the living room? Please, don't drop it or anything. It might break. Oh, shut up. You don't have to order me around like that. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be sure. Well, whatever. Hurry up and go home to make my lunch. I can't believe you, Regina. Why would you do this to me? What's wrong? Didn't I tell you not to enter the room? You did? I don't remember. Stop lying. I can't believe you broke my computer. You've been shut in your room with your computer all the time lately. Don't tell me you are working when you're just playing on your computer. I'm not playing. I'm using my computer for work. What? I told you I'm working from home, right? Then it's a good thing I destroyed it. What do you mean? Since you can't work without a computer, just quit your job and do the housework instead. Why can't you be useful for once? You're a useless wife. Oh my god. I just remembered that I had an online meeting with my client today. I have to do something about it. What? Don't tell me you're still not quitting your job. Of course not. I love my job. I have no intention of quitting. Shut up! Why can't you just listen to me? I need to call my client now. I'll talk to you later.
Mom, are you serious?
What's wrong?
What have you done?
Hey, why are you so angry?
Stop acting dumb. You broke Amy's stuff again. Now you destroyed her new computer.
Oh, that. What about it?
Why did you break it? Why do you always break Amy's stuff?
Well, it's Amy's fault. She says she's working, but she just shuts herself in her room and plays. If she's just playing, she should do the housework. That's her responsibility as a wife.
What are you talking about? Amy isn't playing. She was working.
Before, she used to play card games in her room, and now she's playing on her computer.
Stop assuming things when you really don't know anything.
What do you mean by that?
Don't you ever break her stuff again and enter her working room. If you do it again, we will leave this house.
What? Why are you defending her? I'm your mother. You should be on my side.
I explained to you many times that you are misunderstanding about Amy.
I'm so old and now you want me to live alone? Don't you feel bad about me?
Stop playing victim, Mom. Don't you think that you are being selfish and manipulative to Amy?
Oh, come on. I'm doing this for both of you.
No, Mom. You are being selfish.
Whatever. All I know is I'm right about everything.
I warned you. Don't you ever break Amy's stuff and enter her room. I messaged my mom just now.
What did she say?
I warned her that if she ever broke your stuff and entered your working room, we would leave the house. But she doesn't listen to me.
That's what I thought. Even though she's like that, she's still your mom. But I don't know how long we can keep living with her.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it's time to tell her everything about your job.
You think? I know she always reads the book that I wrote about spiritual healing.
Yeah, she worships Madame Fairly like crazy. Maybe at first she won't believe you, but you can easily prove that you are Madame Fairly.
I'm just scared of how she would react.
She might go crazy.
You are right. If things got out of hand, maybe we should tell her the truth.
Alright, I will talk to her again when I get home.
Okay, take care coming back home. Amy, I have a question.
What is it?
Did you buy another computer?
Oh god. Did you find it? How?
So you were trying to hide it from me, huh? You never learn, don't you? Well, this time, to make sure you learn a lesson, I completely broke down the computer.
You did what?
I broke it for you. You're welcome.
Oh my god. Again? The computer isn't mine.
What are you talking about? It was delivered to you.
That computer was borrowed from my client.
What? Then whose is this?
It belongs to the client that I'm working for.
It wasn't yours?
The other day, you broke the computer I bought. So when I explained to my client, they lent me one until I got a new one.
What? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I told you not to enter my room. Whatever. It's your fault for not telling me that it wasn't yours. You were warned by Jake, right? If something like this happens again, we'll move out. That's it. We're leaving. Oh, come on. Don't be selfish. I won't allow you to leave. We had enough, Regina. How can I work properly when you keep breaking my stuff like this? Whatever. I don't need a useless wife like you anymore. Well then, thank you for everything. Goodbye. Hey, Jake. Is Amy still mad at me?
Of course. You didn't even apologize to her.
Why should I apologize? It's all her fault for not fulfilling her duties as a wife.
What do you mean by duties as a wife?
She still hasn't given birth to a child, and she neglects household chores using work as an excuse.
We're waiting for the right time to have children.
What do you mean by the right time?
Well, Amy asked me not to tell you, but...
What? Are you hiding something from me? Spit it out.
Mom, you don't know what Amy does for a living, do you?
Huh? No, I don't.
Didn't you notice anything when you entered her room?
There were strange stones or weird cards. And there was incense, too. I threw it away because I don't like the smell.
Amy is a famous psychic.
What? She's psychic? Oh, don't make me laugh, Jake.
You know that Amy has a third eye, right?
Oh, yeah. I heard all her creepy stories, but who believes that fake story? There's no way she's psychic.
Well, whatever.
That kind of lie doesn't work on me, okay?
Anyway, my company is hosting a psychic fair soon. Can you guess our special guest?
Wait, is it Madame Fairy?
Yeah. Do you want to come?
OMG, I'd love to. Can I invite my friends too?
Sure. I'll let you know the details later.
Great! I can't wait to meet Madame Fairy in person.
Yes.
You were lying to me all this time?
Huh? What are you talking about? Anyway, Jake was looking for you.
Because of you, I was embarrassed today. How could you say such embarrassing things in front of my friends?
Oh, you were embarrassed. I just wanted to share my life story to inspire people.
I didn't even know you were Madame Fairy, and even if I did, I wouldn't have believed in that stupid fortune-telling, and I never read your stupid books.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you. There was just no right moment.
Now all my friends think I'm a terrible person. How could you do this to me?
Why are you blaming me? I just shared my life story. I didn't lie about anything.
Why did you even talk to my friends? You did this on purpose, didn't you? You wanted to embarrass me.
That wasn't my intention. They asked me how to deal with a stressful environment, so I shared my experience with them and offered some advice. But I never thought you would do something like that. After you found out that Madame Fairy was me, you freaked out, destroyed all the items on the booth, and ran away, right? Jake and all the staff are looking for you.
It's all your fault.
You can't blame me for this, Regina. You knocked over tables, kicked panels until they broke, and in the end, you smashed the glass case at the entrance, didn't you? Oh, thankfully no one got hurt, but all your friends were really shocked.
Shut up. I wouldn't have done such a thing if you weren't at the fair. If you hadn't lied to me all this time. It's because you're always working. It's because you never gave me any grandchildren. It's all your fault.
You can blame me all you want, but please compensate for the damage you caused. Also, Jake was embarrassed in front of his colleagues, so please apologize to him.
Shut up! Shut up! Don't you dare talk back to me. I'll never forgive you.
That's fine. I hope you enjoy your life living alone.
Shut up! don't ever show your face again.
Goodbye, Regina.
After that, Regina continued to ignore paying the compensation. Reluctantly, Jake talked to his father about what happened, and Jake's father covered the full amount. But it seems Regina has no intention of paying him back. After that incident, Regina's friends saw her true colors, and as a result, she lost her friends. Following this, she isolated herself at home. While she shut herself in the room, Jake and I immediately moved to a new house. A few months later, Regina called me, expressing regret and apologizing for her behavior. She admitted that she was overwhelmed with jealousy and stress, and told me that she's seeking help to turn her life around. I accepted her apology, and I genuinely hope she finds peace and happiness in the future.
Janet, I have good news. Huh? Susan, what's up?
I've decided to move.
Moving?
Yes. I've been living alone for a long time, right? But now I'm going to have a lively life.
Well...
Janet, please prepare a room for me.
What?
If you can, make sure it's a room that gets a lot of sunlight. I get cold easily.
Wait a minute, please. Susan, are you trying to move in?
Yes.
What's the good news in that? I said no to you moving in.
What? You're the only one who said you didn't want to live together. I don't have time to listen to my daughter-in-law.
Bob agrees with me. Even you agreed to it, didn't you?
You... Janet, are you really Bob's wife?
Huh?
If you know how Bob, my son, feels, you wouldn't have come to that conclusion, would you?
What do you mean?
You are really dumb, aren't you? He's just being nice and holding back because you are whining that you don't want to live with me. Bob is just trying to save face. You simply took him at his word. And you don't even try to understand Bob's true feelings. Aren't you an unfit wife?
That's not true. We talked it over when we got married. We couldn't live with you.
No, you just forced your opinion on Bob. Poor Bob. He really wanted to live with me, but he didn't want to get into trouble with you. I guess he had to reluctantly go along with you.
That's not true.
You're so selfish, pushing your own opinion, and you can't even think about your husband and your mother-in-law. It's been a year since you got married, and you still don't seem to have enough awareness of what it means to be a wife. Letting your husband take priority is one of the requirements to be a good wife. You need to learn to be a little more humble.
Huh? But still, that's way too sudden. Why did you suddenly decide to move?
A contract with my apartment is about to expire. To renew the contract, you have to pay the renewal fee. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to move out and move in with you guys.
You don't have to be stingy with the renewal fee.
What are you talking about? It's a big burden for a pensioner. Besides, you live in such a big house. I, the mother, have to live in a small apartment. It's just not right, is it?
That being said, you have to keep your promise.
Janet, please stop it. You are Bob's wife, right?
Yes, but...
Being Bob's wife means it's as if you became my daughter. As a daughter, it's natural to take care of your parents, right?
Yes, it is. That's why we sometimes visit your apartment. We eat together and I help you with the housework.
You think that's enough?
Well...
You must think it's insane to let an old mother live alone. What if I collapse in my apartment? And if it's too late to find me and the worst happens,
It'd be your responsibility. No. You'll be fine. Bob told me that your health checkup last month was very good. You can't rely on medical checkups. You never know what might happen to an old person. No matter how healthy you are, you might trip on a step and fall. You can't keep talking about being old just because you want to move in. You often boast about how young you look, don't you? And you get so angry when people treat you like an old person. That's not what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't get anywhere talking to you. No matter what you say, we are going to live together. Even if you say so, we don't even have an empty room. Don't lie to me. It's such a big house. I'm sure there are plenty of empty rooms. They're all occupied. Well then, I'll take your room. What? How inappropriate for a wife to have her own room. No. I sometimes work remotely. I need my own workroom. Is that the trendy remote work thing? You're so sassy to work at home even though you're a woman. Yeah, well, what you're saying is messed up. Remote work has nothing to do with gender. Don't pick a fight at every turn. I mean, we live in a house. Ugh! Shut up! Talking to you irritates me. Susan? Yes, this is the end of my chat with you. If you send me any more texts, I'll ignore them. Well then, excuse me. Bob, is this a good time? Sorry if you're still at work. It's okay. I just got off work and I'm on the train. What's up? I just got a call from Susan. Mom? I guess she still hasn't given up on the idea of moving in together. Seriously? I told her when we got married that we weren't going to live together. I thought we explained to her why we couldn't live together. But she still wanted to live with us. So I tried to explain the situation again. But she ended the conversation one-sidedly. Right. It's like she doesn't want to hear what I have to say. Was I wrong to say that? No, it's not your fault. Mom has always been self-centered. She's always yelling and trying to get her way. Sometimes she cries, sometimes she rants. That's why my dad got fed up with her and they divorced. Yeah. I'll talk to her again. I'll tell her we can't live with her. That will be great. I'm afraid she's going to try to force us to move in with her someday. I'm sorry. My mom's selfishness got us into a lot of trouble. No problem. I'm grateful to you. I'm the one who asked you to listen to my selfishness when we got married. That's not true. We decided on this together, didn't we? I'm almost at the station. Let's talk about it when I get home. Yeah, come home safely. Janet, today is Sunday, so you're off work, right? I'm off. What about it? The weather is nice and it's a wonderful day to move in. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm moving there today. No, wait. I told you many times that we don't want to live with you. But I already sent you my stuff. Please don't reject it. Oh no. Thank goodness. Now I can live comfortably starting today. You can't just send your stuff to us. Oh, yeah, you'll get about 10 cardboard boxes on delivery. You'll take care of the payment there. What are you doing? We don't have room for 10 boxes. Why don't you just pile them up in the hallway? I'll be out of here by noon. Then I'll put my stuff in my room and clean up. Your room? We don't have a room for you. Oh no. You haven't prepared a room for me yet? Isn't it obvious? Neither Bob nor I have agreed to live with you. Well then, please put the boxes in your room for now. It's going to be my room sooner or later. I don't want to. You know, why are you being so mean to me? You live in such a big house. You should have at least one extra room. And just because you don't want me to live with you, you lied about all the rooms being occupied. We live with my parents. What? My parents, Bob and I, the four of us live together. What? What's that? You're living with your parents? Since when? We've been living together since the beginning of our marriage. That's a lie. I told you before. I can't believe it. You refuse to live with me, but you let your own parents live with you? No, it's not that I'm letting my parents to live with us. You're such a lousy wife. Mom, that's enough. What? All of a sudden? It's me. It's Bob. Bob? I've been sitting next to Janet reading your texts to each other. That's good. Huh? Poor Bob. You really want to live with me, but Janet's selfishness kept you away from me. And then she made you live with her parents? What? What's that? I've been telling you all along that I agree with Janet. I told you repeatedly that I don't want to live with you. Bob, it's okay. Huh? You don't have to hold back for her anymore. You've put up with enough. Huh? What are you talking about? Come on, just say it already. You really want to live with me, your mother. No. What are you really saying? I'm scared. My point is, don't be shy with Janet. Reveal your true feelings. You are the owner of the house. There is no reason for you to hold back in your own home. Huh? Janet, you're so brazen. Your parents are just as brazen as you. Trying to force Bob to live with your parents just because he's so nice. I wonder if parents and children have similar personalities after all. Wait a minute. What? Mom, could it be? Do you think I'm the owner of this house? What? Yes, I do. Aren't you? I was so surprised when I saw your new house. You bought such a big house right after you got married. I'm so proud of you. I knew it. I knew it. No, I'm not. What do you mean? This house is Janet's parents' house. Janet's parents' house? That's right. That's why her parents live here together. You're lying about this being her parents' house. It's such a new house. It looked like a new house. I think it's because they did some major renovations shortly before Janet and I got married. Remodeling? Janet's father fell ill a few years ago. Due to the after effects, he became wheelchair-bound, so they made the house barrier-free. It's hard for her mother to take care of her father by herself, so we decided to move in together. Oh, is that right? That's why the house is in her father's name. No matter how big a company I work for, there's no way we can afford a house this big, this early in our marriage. Didn't I explain everything to you when I married Janet? I'm sure Janet told you that too. Did she? I'm so stunned. You don't remember anything that doesn't suit you. You were so excited about the house. You complimented me on how great it was. I told you that this was Janet's father's house. I told you that Janet's parents and you couldn't live together, so I asked you to live in an apartment. You were going to stay in the apartment. Janet and I would visit you from time to time. Oh, wait a minute. So you are forced to take care of her father? Janet is such a terrible wife. Forcing you to live with her own parents and then forcing you to take care of them. You know what? Don't say Janet forced me to live with her parents. I decided to move in with her parents after a thorough discussion with Janet. But he only has a limp, but he can eat and use the restroom normally. Usually her mother takes care of him.
Janet and I just help out a little. But I'm still not convinced. She came here to marry into our family, but she only takes care of her own parents. I can't forgive her for taking care of her own parents and leaving me alone. As a wife, she should put her husband's parents before her own parents. That's why I don't want to live with you. What do you mean? You don't want to live with your mother? If we live with you, you'll force your old values on us. We'll be stressed out. Stress? It's really stressful when the loudest voice is the one who doesn't agree with our values. That's why, if your package comes, I'll send it back. What? Well, I'm not living with you? I told you from the beginning that we don't want to live with you. Besides, even if we did live together, can you work or help take care of him? What? Why would I have to do that? It's only natural if we live together. But I have a pension, so I don't have to work. I don't want to take care of a stranger, even if he's my son's father-in-law. There's no merit in living with such an unemployed spender. An unemployed spender, you say? How dare you say that to your own mother? I know why you want to live with us. What? When you and Dad divorced, you got all the money from the property division. You spent it all, didn't you? What? The pension is coming in regularly, but at the rate you're spending it, it's not enough. So you are planning to stay at our house and have us take care of your food, clothing, and shelter. And then pour all of the pension money into fun, right? That's... You know, Mom, do you understand that I married into her family? Huh? You forgot? I thought it was weird. This time too, but the last few times you've sent me a parcel, it's been under my bachelor name. You know, you married into her family. Why? You were the reason, and you just forgot about it? What? Me? When you and Dad divorced, Zach thought you'd be worried about living alone. I think you snubbed his wife who agreed to live with you out of love for your son. No. He got mad and told you to move out and kicked you out, didn't he? Well, you see... That's why you had to live alone in a small apartment. When I got married, you wanted to move in with me this time. But I've seen what happened to my brother, so I said I'd never move in with you. That's what I declared when we got married. Also, Janet is the only daughter of an old family, so I'll take her last name. I told you that. That's how you got to where you are now. Huh? You seem to be against me changing my last name at first. Zach took over our family name. Our family has 2 boys. You reluctantly agreed to let me take her last name. Is that so? It was a year ago, so I forgot. You really don't remember everything that's inconvenient, do you? Anyway, I'll send back all of your stuff that's on its way here. Wait a minute. Why? You know I can't live with you. No, I mean, this apartment? I have to leave at the end of the month. You didn't renew your lease? I can't afford the renewal fee. You can afford to move out. It can't be helped. I have very little savings left. If I pay the renewal fee, I won't be able to move out. Oh. So I have no choice but to move in there. I don't need my own room. Just let me put my stuff there for now. Mike should be there soon. Who's Mike? Your brother, Uncle Mike. Mike? I expected this would happen. I've been talking to him about you for a while. When you texted Janet, I called him in a hurry. He said he'd be right over. Wait a minute. I don't like Mike. He's been so strict with me since we were kids. He'd yell at me for being selfish. I never wanted to see him again. That's why I asked Uncle Mike to help me. He's the only one who can make my pushy, selfish mom do what he says. He said he'll take you in, so wait there. No, absolutely not. If I live with him, the stress will drive me crazy. You're lucky you have a place to live. I'll see you later. Wait for me, Bob.
Shortly after this, Bob's uncle arrived at Susan's apartment. It seems that his uncle put the crying Susan in his car and took her to the countryside where he lived. He made her do housework and work in the fields. She is so exhausted every day that she doesn't have time to complain. Sometimes, she texts to complain to her son Bob. Bob has decided not to deal with Susan until she's completely remorseful. As for me, I am living a peaceful life with Bob and my parents. Bob and my father seem to get along well, and they often enjoy drinking and talking together. Seeing such a scene makes me feel happy from the bottom of my heart, and I am glad I married him.
Natalie, I'm on my way home. What's for dinner? Are you done cooking? I'm starving. If you haven't decided what to cook yet, I'm in the mood for some meat.
Joe, I'm sorry. I haven't prepared dinner yet.
Okay, I'll have meat then.
Sorry for asking you last minute. Can we order takeout tonight? Or maybe you could grab something on your way home.
What's up? Everything okay with you?
I don't feel well today.
Did you catch a cold?
I went to the clinic to get checked, and they said it's probably just a cold. I don't have a fever or a cough, and I feel kind of weird. I feel so tired, and I don't have much of an appetite. I hope it's just a cold. I hope it's not something serious. If the symptoms don't settle down, I'm thinking of getting checked at the hospital.
Damn, don't you think you're overreacting? You're still in your 30s. It's just a cold.
Do you think so?
I collapsed from overwork the other day and ended up in the hospital. But now I'm bouncing back like nothing happened.
You still don't know if it's due to overwork, right?
No doubt about it. I was definitely overworking myself. Compared to me, you're only doing part-time, so you shouldn't be as tired as I am. Just get some sleep and you'll be fine.
It's easy for you to say, but I really don't feel good.
Isn't there a saying that illness comes from the mind? If you believe you're healthy, you can become healthy.
You're so nonchalant, aren't you? I was really worried when you collapsed. I was worried sick, thinking, what if you didn't wake up? It was nerve-wracking.
Guess my body just couldn't handle all that overtime. But even with that, I'm pushing through without going to the hospital, you know? And Natalie, we're tough, right? Just shake off that cold with some grit.
You shouldn't underestimate a cold. Plus, I don't want to end up like you, so I've decided to go to the hospital after all.
What's with the attitude?
No matter how fine you feel now, suddenly keeling over is a sign that something's up.
I told you I'm fine. The doctors aren't going to take you seriously just because you're feeling a bit under the weather.
But
hospital bills are ridiculous. I'll grab something on my way home. Sleep well and make sure you have dinner ready for tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, I'll do my best to get better as soon as possible. Hey Joe, are you still at work?
I just finished. What's up?
I'm so sorry. I'm still not feeling well.
Not again.
I'm sorry. I took the day off from work today and just stayed in bed all day. But I'm still not feeling any better. Sorry, but is it okay if we just eat out or order delivery for dinner tonight?
Yeah, it's all good. But seriously, Not feeling any better even after a whole day of sleep?
I'm so tired, and I don't have much of an appetite.
I think you're being too much of a wimp.
Huh?
I bust my ass working all day and night, just so you could eat. You're a housewife, right? Can't you at least fix dinner for once?
I'm a housewife, but I work too.
Working part-time isn't actually considered a real job. It's basically just earning some extra cash, right?
Just because the hours are shorter doesn't mean I'm not doing the same work as full-timers. Plus, since I earn less, I put extra effort into managing things at home, don't I?
Slacking off on house chores is just like slacking off at work. Nobody takes a sick day just for a slight cold, right? I mean, if you called in sick just because of a runny nose, they definitely call you out on it, right?
Yeah, but even though it's just a part-time job, juggling work and household chores is quite tough. Well, it would really help if you could lend a hand, even just a little.
Whoa, hold up. You're telling me to do the chores? Don't be ridiculous. What I'm doing isn't as simple as your job, you know?
But you could at least help me when I'm sick.
Complaining about feeling unwell is like saying you can't manage yourself properly. Your coworkers are probably annoyed too. So get yourself sorted out already.
Wow, that's pretty harsh. Anyway, I'll go to the hospital tomorrow so I can get better soon.
Oh, God. You better pay it with your own money.
I know.
Oh, wait.
What?
Do you have life insurance?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. If you get diagnosed with a serious illness, you won't be able to get insurance after that.
I guess so.
And the recipient, of course, is me, right?
Yeah, why do you ask? Why are we talking about insurance all of a sudden?
Well, just in case. You think it's just a little cold, but then it turns out there's some serious stuff hiding behind it.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Wait, are you by any chance expecting my life insurance to pay out?
Of course not. Besides, there's no chance of you getting a life-threatening illness in the first place. I'm just checking to make sure.
Right.
Well, I'm going to grab a bite and head home. See you later. Natalie, I just saw your call. What was it about? Don't tell me you're not feeling well again. It's just a cold. Stop making such a big deal out of it. It's depressing.
It's not like that. I heard back from the hospital today.
The hospital? Everything was okay with you, right?
Yeah, I'm fine, but I got the test results back, and they wanted me to bring you with me to hear about it.
Why me?
You're my husband.
I don't want to.
What?
Why do I have to go? You're fine by yourself.
Why not?
Why not? You're an adult.
I don't think that matters.
I'm busy working my ass off. I don't have time to go to the hospital with you.
Can't you ask your boss to somehow get a day off? Even if it's just half a day. I'm feeling anxious being alone. I'm sure the doctor has something important to discuss.
Anxiety? Grow up. I'm busy, so forget it. Besides, it's a waste to use a paid day off just to listen to the doctor. You can go alone and tell me about it later.
You're acting like it's someone else's problem. Well then, I'll go alone and talk to the doctor about the situation. Are you sure you don't want to go?
I don't care. Stop being so stubborn. Anyway, it's probably not a big deal. I'm not going to get upset no matter what the result is.
Okay, I'll go tomorrow.
Natalie, have you already gone to the hospital?
Yes, I did. I just came home. Are you on your lunch break?
Yeah, I was still a little concerned. How did it go?
Joe, I need you to calm down and listen to me.
Okay.
The doctor said I have 3 months left to live.
What? 3 months? Seriously?
Yeah, I was so surprised too. I never thought it would be this serious. I want you to come with me to the hospital again.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Well,
The doctor said you have 3 months left, right? Well, if it's already set in stone that you're gonna die, getting treatment would be pointless, wouldn't it?
why are you being so careless? The 3-month estimate is just a rough guideline. Treatment might extend my life further.
But it costs money, right?
You have a point, but I think it's too early to give up. There are people who live much longer than their prognosis suggests. Even if it costs money, I believe we should do what we can. Besides, we're still in our 30s.
Young or old, you can't avoid death. No matter how long you live, being bedridden forever would be boring, wouldn't it? Caregiving is tough too. Personally, I can't agree with struggling in vain after receiving a terminal diagnosis.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. How about we go out together to make memories? How about a trip to the hot springs?
I don't think this is a good time doing that.
Oh, come on. We don't have much time left. Rather than blowing cash on useless treatments, this seems far more worthwhile. Yeah, I could probably swing taking a break from work this weekend. Let's leave this Saturday.
This Saturday? It's too soon. Aren't you busy at work?
I think I can take this weekend off, so no worries. Well, I understand if you're feeling down, and I get that the hot spring trip might not be on your mind. So leave all the hotel arrangements to me.
Huh.
All right, it's settled then. Let's stay at a hotel with a great view and make some memories together.
Wow. I'm surprised. Just talked about having only a few months left, and here you are looking oddly cheerful.
Really?
I'm too shocked to feel as excited as you right now.
Hey, listen. If you keep moping around like that, you're just going to shorten your lifespan even more.
What? You know what?
Remember what I told you before? Illness comes from the mind. Anyway, now that I think about it, it's been a while since we went on a trip together. Let's just enjoy the moment and have the best time of our lives.
Well, if you say so. Joe, what the hell have you done?
Whoa, who are you? Are you a ghost?
A ghost? It's Natalie.
Natalie?
Why are you so surprised?
No way, I'm not falling for this. Natalie wouldn't message me. I don't know who you are. Cut out this stupid prank. It's incredibly insensitive. Natalie is no longer in this world.
You're so rude. I'm alive and well.
Huh? Are you sure you're Natalie?
Yes, I am. If you don't believe me, I'll tell you my birth date, address, and everything.
Oh, you're still alive.
Are you disappointed that I am?
Well, of course not. I'm just glad you're safe.
You're so fake. You pushed me down the stairs.
Oh.
I'm very much alive. Too bad your plan didn't work out.
What are you talking about? What makes you say that? Do you have any proof?
There's no evidence or anything. It was just you and me at the scene. We arrived at the spa resort. You told me that you had reserved a room with a great view, and you took me there. As soon as we got to the room, you pushed me down the hotel's emergency staircase.
Oh, there's no way I would have done that. I mean, why are you still alive? There's no way you could have survived that fall from that height.
You ran away the moment you pushed me off, so that's why you have no idea I survived. Honestly, I was just lucky. I fell onto soft grass, and maybe because I instinctively protected my head with my hands. Miraculously, I only got away with a few scratches.
I see.
Why did you do that?
I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted to show you the view outside, but my hand slipped.
Is it possible for your hand to slip and push your wife off? And if you didn't mean any harm, wouldn't you stay and try to help instead of running away?
I was scared. I couldn't bear to watch you fall down the stairs, so I just ran away.
You're full of lies.
What?
You were after my insurance money, weren't you? When I mentioned going to the hospital, you were concerned about whether I had life insurance. Stop acting dumb. Just be honest with me. You did it on purpose, didn't you?
Fine. Since you're gonna be gone soon, I'll tell you what. I pushed you down the stairs for your own sake.
For me?
You only have 3 months left to live, right? Wouldn't it be better to depart from this world while still in a happy mood on a trip, rather than enduring 3 painful months of suffering?
No.
And to be honest, it's a waste of money to pay medical expenses for someone who's going to kick the bucket soon anyway. The sooner you go, the less money it costs. So I thought I can fake the accident. You're still in your 30s. You only have 3 months left to live. Losing hope for life, it wouldn't be surprising if you jumped off on your own, right?
What are you talking about?
What?
You're the one with 3 months to live.
Huh?
Wait, you've been misunderstanding all along. You thought I was the one who had 3 months to live?
Was I wrong?
Yes.
Hold up. You're kidding, right? You were the one who wasn't feeling well.
I just had a cold. It lasted a little while, but I'm fine now.
Well then...
You collapsed the other day, and you were rushed to the hospital, remember?
Yeah. Next thing I know, I was in the hospital bed. I was in there for a minute, but I made it out.
You were discharged, but we were waiting for the results of your tests. That's why I wanted you to come with me to the hospital.
You were talking about me?
Yes, I was.
Oh my God.
I'm stunned.
But I feel fine.
According to the doctor, the disease can progress without symptoms.
So you're saying I'm getting worse and worse as we speak?
I guess so.
What the hell? We have to go to the hospital right now. Where are you?
I'm at my parents' house.
Come back here now. Come with me to the hospital.
Why do I have to go too?
You're my wife.
I'm not going.
Don't be silly. Your husband is sick.
You didn't try to make me go to the hospital, saying I was overreacting when I felt unwell, remember?
Are you stupid? My condition is worse than yours.
Let's get a divorce.
What? Why?
I don't want to be with you. You tried to kill me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I pushed you away. I thought you only had 3 months to live. Well, money's a factor too, but I just wanted to ease your pain. So I went ahead and did that.
You're lying.
What?
I was in your way. and you wanted me gone as soon as possible.
No, it's not that.
You were cheating on me.
Uh,
After you pushed me down the stairs, I went back home to recuperate. And I also hired a private investigator to look into you. Turns out, you've been cheating with your coworker. I've had a feeling that you were, but I never thought it was true.
what? You noticed?
You didn't even care when I was feeling unwell. Even on the weekends, you would tell me you have to go to work. I already knew long ago that there was no love left for me.
I see. Then I apologize for cheating on you. But now's not the time to be arguing about cheating, right? I've been told I don't have long to live. Please, don't divorce me and support me.
I don't want to.
Why not?
Like I said, I can't be with a man who tried to kill me.
I won't do such thing anymore.
I don't trust you.
I only got 3 months to live.
You're no longer my husband.
Natalie,
You were planning to use my insurance money and start a new life with your lover, right? You're such a piece of shit. I can't even get angry anymore.
I'm really sorry.
My lawyer will keep in touch with you. Oh, but before my lawyer, maybe the police might get to you first.
The police? Don't tell me you tipped off the police?
Of course I did. I was pushed down the stairs.
I doubt I'll ever get caught. There's no evidence that I pushed you. I wasn't even recording a video of you falling or anything. Haha.
What? You didn't know? There's security cameras all over the hotel. Of course, including the emergency staircase.
Huh.
Well, maybe you were so preoccupied with getting rid of me that you didn't even notice the cameras, huh?
No, wait. This is different.
What's different? You can't escape with solid evidence like that. You're definitely going to be charged with attempted murder.
Natalie, I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. I only cheated on you out of a moment of weakness. You're the only person I really love. You understand, right? Please don't abandon me.
You're in a lot of trouble. I wonder if you'll end up in prison, even if you only have 3 months left to live.
I don't want to go to prison.
You better reflect on your actions. You might die before you even get the chance.
Oh no.
Well then, goodbye forever. Me and Joe finalized our divorce. Almost immediately after the divorce, he was arrested for attempted murder. However, due to being diagnosed with a life-threatening illness, his detention was suspended and he was admitted to the hospital. It seems my ex-husband was planning to have his lover take care of him during his illness, but the lover was unaware of his health condition. She got scared and ran away from him. His parents are both gone, so he had nobody else to rely on. My ex-husband is reportedly living a lonely battle against his illness. After the divorce, I returned to my parents' house. I switched from working part-time to full-time. Not experiencing any health issues might be due to distancing myself from my ex-husband, who is the source of stress. This whole ordeal made me realize how grateful I am to be alive and well. From now on, I'll cherish each day as it comes. Hey, your wedding invitation arrived? This date is wrong, right? Oh, you got it? What do you mean by wrong? Was there something strange about it? The wedding date is June 13th. April, don't tell me you forgot what day it means for me. How could you forget? Oh, was it some kind of anniversary? Are you serious? My daughter passed away last year on June 13th. You know that, right? Oh, I see. That's what it was. It doesn't matter. We were able to make a reservation for that day because there was a cancellation at the venue. That day is the first anniversary of her daughter's death. It happened that the first death anniversary and the wedding were on the same day. What's the problem? It's not considerate to hold a wedding on the same date. I can't believe you would do that. What do you mean? Even though your sister-in-law is about to get married, there hasn't been a word of congratulations. I think it's more lacking in consideration to say such awful things to me. I agree that marriage is a beautiful thing. However, I wish you had picked a different date for your wedding. We had already planned a gathering and a visit to my daughter's grave on June 13th, a year ago. Your choice to have the wedding on the same day feels insensitive. Nobody cares about that gathering. It's a waste of time to spend it on someone who's no longer here. Instead, we should celebrate happy occasion for those of us who are living in the present. What are you saying? My 6-year-old precious daughter passed away a year ago. She had just started to go to school. She was supposed to have many happy times ahead. All the relatives would also think you are insensitive if you held a wedding on that day too. I don't think so. All the relatives are planning to attend my wedding. You haven't sent the memorial service invitation to the relatives yet, have you? My wedding invitations went out to everyone earlier than yours. So naturally, everybody will attend my wedding. I can't believe it. Yes, I haven't informed the relatives yet, but I believe that everyone has common sense of what to do. Besides, I hope that at least you will mourn my daughter. Why me? I don't think I have that kind of obligation. But when our daughter passed away, you were there, right? You often took care of my daughter, and my daughter was fond of you. And yet, you don't have any thoughts of mourning? There's no way I would have such feelings. What? It's not like I wish my niece to be born, you know? She was noisy and annoying. Every time you brought her to my parents' house, I was irritated. I had no choice but to take care of her because my parents were nagging. You just misunderstood that, get it? You're slow and stupid, aren't you? You always forced me to take care of her, and it was so annoying. That's why I always hated you so much. I can't believe it. After hearing all this, I just can't bring myself to celebrate your marriage. Oh, really? Then why don't you mourn your daughter alone? What? My relatives are all looking forward to my wedding. No one will attend your daughter's memorial gathering. You go ahead and shed a tear for your daughter alone. What a terrible thing to say. But you should at least send me a congratulatory gift, okay? Isn't that what a sister-in-law should do? Are you kidding me? I don't think my husband would attend your wedding too. He loved his daughter so much. My brother loved me too. He always took care of me ever since we were little. I can't tell you how much I missed him when he got married. I see, but what you are doing is terrible. My brother would have been so happy for my marriage. Somehow, I'm starting to feel sorry for you being all alone. Sorry, Camilla. I've never been this happy before. Hey, honey. When you come back, I have something to talk to you about. It's about your sister.
Could it be about her wedding?
That's right. When I got home from work, I got an invitation to a wedding, and the date on it was...
June 13th, right?
Yeah, so you already know too.
My mother called a little while ago. The invitation also arrived at my parents' house. She asked what they should do.
So, are you and your parents planning to go to the wedding?
What? No way. There's no way we can attend that wedding.
I know. That's what I told your sister. She said you always cared for her, so you would attend the wedding instead. She also said that the rest of the relatives are looking forward to the wedding too.
No way that's true. No one in our family is insensitive like that. She's just lying. I can't believe she doesn't understand how I've been feeling for the past year.
She told me I should mourn for my daughter alone, and also expected me to give her a congratulatory gift. But it didn't stop there. She revealed that she used to take care of my daughter simply because her parents were nagging her, and deep down, she always hated it. It was a mixture of shock, sadness, and anger, and it felt like I couldn't breathe properly.
What the hell? I can't believe that. I'm trembling with anger holding my phone right now.
I hate to say this, but I don't have the confidence to continue a good relationship with your sister anymore. I want to cut ties with her.
I feel the same way. That cruel person is neither my sister nor my family.
But you always cared about her. Are you sure?
How can I consider her as my sister after that? Besides, all this selfish wedding thing, if she were in front of me right now, I don't know what I could have done.
I'm glad you feel the same way, but I want you to attend the wedding.
Why? There's no way I'm attending that jerk's wedding. I wouldn't go no matter what.
I understand how you feel, but I know they are making progress on the case, right?
Yeah, we'll know everything tomorrow.
Then maybe it's a good timing. We had enough. Before we cut ties with her, we should make her pay for what she's done. Hello, Camilla. Can I tell you a funny story? What? A funny story? Yes! It's so hilarious I can't stop laughing. So, the wedding is on June 13th, and all the relatives except you are going to attend. I see. Isn't it hilarious? Do you remember what you said to me before? Now all my relatives proved to me that it was you who was insensitive. Oh, really? I don't think so. What did you just say? No, nothing. I feel sorry for you, Camilla. My brother chose me in the end. I can't help but feel emotional thinking about you mourning alone. Do you think so? It's all your fault. I've been tormented for a whole year. Huh? How is it my fault? I don't understand what you're saying. You'll understand eventually. What do you mean? Are you blaming me just because Nate prioritized my wedding? You know what? I'll build a wonderful family with a man who has common sense, unlike you. I will be the happiest woman alive at my wedding. You keep on whining about the 1-year memorial, the pain, and so on. Please stop saying such ominous things before my wedding. Is it so ominous to mourn my daughter? She's your niece. She's part of your family. Well, I didn't say it that way. You're the one who's thinking that way, right? You just assumed everything on your own. I want to see my daughter so much. I'm sure those feelings will be stronger every day. I don't care about any of that. In the first place, a woman like you shouldn't have become my brother's wife. What do you mean? My brother was kind and smart, and above all, he always loved me. Yet he was snatched away by someone who's not particularly pretty or smart. I always wanted to get revenge someday. I finally feel relieved because you got your punishment. Punishment? It's the punishment for taking my brother away from me. I knew the time for punishment would come. I don't understand. Anyway, I hope the wedding goes well for you. Oh, it will. Our wedding will be a grand celebration. Especially since you won't be there, you know. I don't think so. I think your wedding is going to be a sad one. Excuse me? That's so rude. I won't forgive you no matter what. Say whatever you want while you can. What nonsense are you talking about now? You must have lost your mind. As I thought, you're better off doing the memorial thing alone. This is the punishment for taking away my beloved brother. Camilla, my wedding has been ruined, and all the guests have left. We can't have a reception like this. It was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. I'll never forgive you. Hey, April. Congratulations on your wedding. I was praying for my daughter just now. Can you please stop messaging me? It's bothering me. Me? Bothering you? Stop acting like a victim. I am in big trouble here. I am the real victim. You made me look like a criminal. Aren't you a criminal? What do you mean? You should be punished, shouldn't you? What are you saying? I don't understand. Even my brother was saying the same thing. I can't believe he played that kind of video during the wedding. What kind of video was it? Don't play dumb. A woman who looks exactly like me pushed a young girl into the street, and a car came speeding by and hit her. Then, the woman dialed 911, reporting that there had been an accident. But the girl didn't survive. You've seen something like that before, haven't you? Isn't some coincidence? What do you mean? I can't believe you planned all this to ruin my wedding. What the hell do you think you're doing? What am I doing? You know what I'm doing, don't you? What? No, I have no idea. Why would you show such a shocking video? Everyone in the venue was shocked. Everyone was looking at me as if I were a criminal. All the guests left too. Of course they did. I made it very realistic. Or rather, it happened a year ago. April, you know the truth, don't you? What the hell are you talking about? You ruined the happiest day of my life. I'll never forgive you for that. I see. That's unfortunate. I'll demand compensation for ruining my wedding. Huh? Why me? I won't pay any compensation. You should pay compensation. On the day of my wedding, all the guests looked at me like I was a criminal. It's all because of the shocking video you prepared. It's a terrible thing to do. Even my beloved husband and family, everyone treated me like a criminal. I don't even want to remember that time. I was mentally damaged because of what you did. I said I'll settle it with money, so you should pay me for what you did. I don't want to remember that day either, but I can't forget it. Because of you, I lost my beloved daughter. Today, I've taken my revenge. Are you insane? Do you even know what you're talking about? Yes, I do. You think I took your daughter away from you? Stop messing around with me. But it's true that you took my daughter from me, right? If you keep talking nonsense, I'll call the police on you. Go ahead, as you wish. What? Come on, hurry up and call the police. Do it. Well, that's... No, never mind. What? Why not? If people found out about this family drama, it would be embarrassing. Besides, I won't have it ruined if you make even more of a fuss and destroy the happiness of my marriage. You're the one who ruined someone else's happiness, yet you can still say that? The reason you can't call them is that you have something to hide. You're scared your crime will be completely exposed, and you'll be seen as a true criminal, right? What are you talking about? I'm not a criminal. Then what were you doing when my daughter was hit by a car? You said you were going to buy her a toy, so you took her out of the house and pushed her into the road, didn't you? What are you talking about? That was an accident, right? It's true I took my niece out of the house, but while I was paying for the toy, she ran outside and got hit by a car on her own. For a while after that, I was treated like a criminal and questioned by the police. I was sick for a while because of the shock of seeing the accident right in front of me. I was the one who suffered because of your poorly behaved daughter. How dare you come up with such an excuse? Not only did you not admit to the crime, you even blamed my daughter? Because this is the truth. The police investigated thoroughly and concluded it was an accident, didn't they? My gosh, you have such a strong victim mentality. I couldn't accept it, so I talked with Nate. He told me he was feeling the same, so we decided to hire a private investigator to find out the truth. What? It took time for the results to come out. You're kidding, right? The security camera at the store where the accident happened showed nothing, but there was a grocery store near the accident site. Fortunately, it had a security camera. That camera couldn't have captured anything, but it showed a small detail of the incident. My daughter was pushed from behind. What? So what? Are you saying it was me who pushed her? That's a false accusation. It's impossible to accuse me when you have no solid proof that it was me. Well, in the footage, a woman's cheek was visible for a moment, and there was a mole on her chin. No way! Right side of the chin, just like yours. There are tons of people in the world with a mole. Are you accusing me based on that? There's nothing but a baseless accusation. Well, if we were the only ones saying this, you might feel that way. But there was a photo Nate took during the wedding earlier, and the police's verification results have come out. The police confirmed that it was you in the security footage. The police? You wanted to call them, didn't you? I called them for you, so they should be arriving at your wedding venue soon. But I didn't do anything! There's no escape when there's evidence. Just admit your crime already. Yes, I did it. I couldn't forgive my beloved brother for marrying an ugly woman like you. I've admired my brother with all my heart since we were kids. I couldn't accept that he had a child with you, so I just wanted to give you a hard time and make you suffer a bit. I can't believe my sister did such a terrible thing. Huh? Nate? That's right. I'm with Camilla right now, and we've finally got the evidence. What other evidence are you talking about? That you pushed my daughter into the road. Huh? Camilla said there was security footage, right? Yeah, but I was told that the footage didn't provide definitive proof it was you. That's why we needed your confession. No way! Did you trick me? I'm glad you fell for it. Well, even if it hadn't worked, I was going to make sure you confessed eventually. But I'm glad now we have the solid evidence. No, I'm not a criminal. I didn't do it. That was just me being threatened by Camilla and forced to say it. It's too late now. I immediately took a screenshot of your reply. It's already been submitted to the police as evidence. You'll be arrested soon. Don't even think about running away. You should pay for your crime now. No way! You're trying to make me a criminal? I'm your sister. Oh no, I didn't mean to take that girl away from you. I just wanted to hurt her a little and get her in trouble. My wife and our daughter are the most precious thing to me. Why would you want to hurt them? And as a result, you took away my beloved daughter's life. I'll never forgive you. I won't forgive you even if you pay for your crimes. Never show your face in front of me again. Don't say that. I'm still your sister. We are family, right? Please. How can you say such a thing after what you did to my beloved family? I don't consider you my sister anymore. What? No! My husband and I will never forgive you. No matter the reason, what you did is unforgivable. Can you imagine what my husband and I have experienced so much over this past year? I hope you will also experience the hellish days. Do you think that's okay? I have a man who has become my husband. Our relatives were looking forward to my wedding. You've ruined everything with your delusions. All of our relatives were planning to come to our daughter's memorial service. I explained everything to them from the beginning, and everybody is cooperating with me. What do you mean by that? Only my relatives? But the groom's relatives and the groom himself aren't here.
It seems you've been abandoned. I forwarded this conversation to the groom as well. Marrying a criminal? A normal person wouldn't do that, right?
No way! No way! You are such an evil person. Do you intend to take away all the happiness I've finally found?
That's my line. My daughter will never come back. I can't even see her cute smile, her cute voice, or her beautiful eyes that resemble Nate's. Have you ever thought about my feelings?
But...
From now on, please pay for your crime. I felt sorry for your groom for becoming a criminal's husband. So, I contacted him through the police and told him what happened. I heard that the marriage paperwork has not been submitted yet, so he wanted to call off this marriage.
What have you done? You've taken everything important from me. I will get my revenge, so remember that.
Please say whatever you need to say to the police. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Think about it. If I get caught, you'll be the sister-in-law of a criminal. You don't want that, do you? Contact the police now and tell them it was a misunderstanding. I'll pay you compensation if you want. I don't want to go to jail.
Are you serious? Even at this point, you're still saying such things? Our daughter died because of your immaturity. There's no way you can settle the case by paying compensation.
I admit everything, but I didn't intend to take your daughter away from you. I only intended to cause a minor injury. It was an accident that there was a speeding car. I'm not the only one to blame. If your daughter was so important to you, why didn't you take care of her yourselves instead of leaving her to me that day? You should have taken care of her yourselves.
You're right. My mistake was that I trusted you so easily because you were my sister-in-law. If only I had seen your true nature sooner, this wouldn't have happened. I will live the rest of my life apologizing to my daughter for that.
Isn't that right?
Just because of that, it doesn't mean your sin will disappear. You can't buy my daughter with money. Even I, if possible, would want to do that, but I can't.
I've told you so many times that I didn't mean for all this to happen, you know? I just meant to cause her a little pain. I apologize, so please believe me.
Then please admit it honestly. No matter what you say, our feelings won't change. All I wish for now is that you atone for your sin.
Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'll pay any amount of money. Just don't involve the police. I'm truly sorry.
This is the last time we will talk ever again. Please pay for your crime.
I don't want this. Please forgive me, Camilla.
Later, April tried to escape from the wedding venue, but the police who had just arrived caught her. It seems she was really scared of going to jail. She kept crying and apologizing over and over again. The supermarket's security footage and her confession were crucial evidence that led to her arrest. After that, she was sentenced to actual imprisonment and was sent to prison. We told our daughter's grave about this right away. I wonder if this has somehow relieved our daughter's regret. Please forgive us for not being able to protect you.
Chloe, are you up? Hey, Chloe.
Amanda?
I just got off the train. Can you pick me up at the station?
What? Do you know what time it is? It's almost 11 p.m.
So what? I went out for drinks with my friends tonight. I had the best time of my life and I lost track of time. It's not safe for a girl like me to walk alone at night, right? Come pick me up and drive me home. I can't. What? Why not? I've taken a bath and I'm in my pajamas already. I don't want to go outside. It's nighttime. Nobody is going to see you anyway. Don't be silly. I'm ready to go to sleep. I have an early morning tomorrow. Just take the cab home if you don't want to walk home. What? No way. I'm a college student. I don't have money to take a cab. You got the money to go out with your friends. You can at least take an Uber. It's not that far from the station. Shut up! Just come pick me up right now. You never told me that you were going out tonight. You never said anything. I even prepared dinner for you. I can't do anything about it. Tonight wasn't planned. I didn't have time to call you. But you can at least text me, right? Are you trying to lecture me? Huh? You're complaining a lot and it's getting on my nerves. You came to our family and you're my sister-in-law. Stop being so condescending. It's true that I live at your parents' house, but that doesn't mean I have to do whatever you say. You know what? I'll tell my brother if you keep talking to me like that. What? Yeah, I'm about to call him. I'll tell him that you're bullying me. You don't want that, right? He's very protective of me, so if you don't listen to me, he might leave you. You know what? I'm not trying to bully you. David is on a business trip. You can't interrupt him about nonsense. Are you really trying to put me in danger? What? My brother is going to get sad if something bad happens to me. Huh? What are you talking about? You want me to walk alone at night. What if someone follows me and kidnaps me or something? You're gonna get blamed for it, right? What the hell? If you don't come pick me up, I'll have to walk home by myself. I told you to take an Uber. It's a waste of money. Huh? Are you sure you don't want to pick me up? My brother might hate you for the rest of your life. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get changed and come get you, so wait a bit. Ha ha! That's what I thought. Don't even think of going against me. Chloe, what's for dinner? What? I made something that's in the fridge. I just finished eating it. What? You already ate? What about my dinner? You told me you don't need dinner since you'll be home late. Remember? I finished earlier than I thought. I see. We don't have anything at home right now. Grab something to eat on your way home. Or maybe you can make something for yourself. Huh? You're not gonna make me dinner? Like I said, you told me you don't need dinner tonight, so I'm not gonna make anything. Well then, why don't you make it now? There's nothing in the fridge. Go shop for some groceries then. Stop being so selfish. Just like last night, don't think you can always get your way. Why don't you buy groceries on your way home? You can cook for yourself. I don't know how to cook. You're a college student. How come you don't know how to cook? Mom and Dad used to cook for me all the time. After they passed away, David was cooking for me. You're too spoiled. Well, David tells me I should at least learn how to cook. But honestly, it's just too much. So now that you're here, I don't need to, right? Figure it out yourself today. I don't have that much time to do it for you. If I don't eat, I'll get sick. Huh? What if I collapsed or something? It's going to be your fault. You're exaggerating. You're not gonna get sick just because you skipped one meal. But I'm starving. I'll tell my brother that you don't want to cook me dinner. I'm sure he'll get sad when he finds out. Here we go again. Why would he believe you? I'm his sister. Duh! You're just a stranger. We're related by blood. Are you sure you don't want to cook dinner? He's gonna hate you. Fine. I'll make something with whatever is left in the fridge. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, but don't just make anything that's left in the fridge. What? I want to eat some steak. Steak? I'll make something else. Nope. I want some steak. I can't. We don't have anything for that. Then why don't you go buy some? For you? Do you want my brother to hate you? What? I'm gonna call him. I'll cry over the phone and tell him you're being mean to me. Stop being a brat. Then get me some steak. Okay, fine.
What's up, Chloe?
Hey, David. What's up? I'm off work today. Everything okay?
I'm just checking in on you. I hope Amanda isn't being a pain in the ass.
Actually, I was just about to talk to you about it.
What? I knew it. What did she do?
Well, after you left for your business trip, she'd call me in the middle of the night, telling me to come pick her up. She'd tell me she doesn't need dinner, and then change her mind last minute. When I tell her I can't do what she says, she would tell me that she's gonna snitch on me. Last night, she insisted on having steak for dinner, so I had to rush to the store to buy some. Do you think she thinks of me as her servant or something?
I'm sorry, Chloe. She's been so much trouble. She's always been so selfish since we were little. She used to give Mom and Dad a headache, but she would act like a good girl whenever I'm around.
Yeah, she shows her true colors in front of me too.
I'm really sorry. I'll talk to her when I get back.
Yeah, please. I feel like she's underestimating me.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna be back sooner than I thought.
What? Really?
Yes, I'll call you once I know the details. Sorry for causing you trouble. Hang in there a little bit longer.
Okay. Chloe, you're home, right? I just got home from work a while ago. I'll be home soon, so please clean my room. Huh? I haven't cleaned in a while. It's a mess. I can't even walk around. I actually have a friend coming over tomorrow, so I want you to clean my room. Why do you have to do that? What do you mean, why? You're my brother's wife. You have to take care of me too. You're not my responsibility. Huh? Are you trying to disobey me again? Living room, kitchen, bathroom. I clean the house that we share. We were supposed to take turns, but you never do anything. You can at least clean your own room. I don't want to. I don't like cleaning. I can tell. It's your own mess. Take care of it. You should clean it properly and organize it before it gets that messy. You should be cleaning it often. Listen. You're a housewife, so you're good at cleaning, right? Don't make me do everything. I have to cook dinner too. I don't have time cleaning your room. Chloe, get out of our house. Excuse me? If you can't listen to what I say, leave. What are you talking about? It was just me and my brother. And then you, a stranger, came in. To be honest, I didn't want to live with you. Whatever you say doesn't matter. You said it yourself that you can't live on your own. You can't do anything by yourself, and you hated being away from your brother. That's why we had to move into your parents' house. I was against my brother getting married. But then I thought, if his wife can take care of the house, I don't mind. I had no choice but to give my blessing. If you want to stay in this house, you have to do everything I ask you to. Oh, by the way, while you're cleaning my room, can you take the pink dress in my closet to the cleaners? What? The cleaners? I want to wear it for my college friend's wedding this weekend. Take it to the cleaners right now. No way. Take it tomorrow with you. It won't make it on time if I go tomorrow. What? They close at 7 p.m., so you have to hurry. And then you can clean my room afterwards. You know what? You have to stop bossing me around. Stop complaining! Just do what I say. I'll blame you for not having anything to wear for the wedding. Why are you going to blame me? It's your fault for being irresponsible. Oh my God! Shut up! I'll tell my brother! I don't care. I'll take it to the cleaners, but you have to clean your room yourself. Just head to the cleaners right now. Okay. Hey, Amanda? You're at home, right? Why are you shutting me out? Hurry up and unlock the door. Oh, hey Chloe, welcome back. Take the chain off the door. I can't get in. I just got back from the cleaners. I'm outside. Why would you double lock the door? Because you're annoying. What? You don't listen to what I say? You always disobey me. Be outside and reflect on your actions. Don't be silly. It's dark and raining. Your brother's not going to be happy about this. I don't care. He's not here, so he won't know what I'm doing. You're my slave while he's away. If you go against me, I'll have you sleep outside. What are you doing? Huh? I'm asking you, what are you doing to Chloe? What the hell? Chloe, what's wrong with you? It's not Chloe, it's David. David, why are you on her phone? I just got back from my trip. I found Chloe outside in the rain. She said she couldn't get in. What? So you're with Chloe right now? Yes, we're in the front door. No way! I thought you're still in Japan. I got back earlier than planned. I didn't want to tell you. What the hell? Why not? 'Cause I wanted to know your true colors. What? I'm disappointed in you, Amanda. You treated Chloe like a slave behind my back. A slave? I just asked her to run an errand. Stop acting dumb. You just told her earlier that she's your slave. Amanda, you have to leave. Huh? Why should I leave? You broke your promise. Promise? When me and Chloe got married, I was going to move out of our parents' house and we're going to live on our own. You're still a student, but you're an adult already. I thought if I support you financially, you'll be fine on your own. But then you cried and you said you didn't want to be alone. So Chloe and I decided to move in at our parents' house to stay with you. In exchange, we agreed that you and Chloe will take care of the house while I'm away. But instead, you took advantage of me not being around and treated Chloe like your slave. You made her pick you up in the middle of the night, make her cook something that you want. A person like you needs to learn on their own and have a hard time. Wait a minute. I'm a student. I can't live alone. There are plenty of students living on their own. But what about money? I don't work. I'll pay for your tuition and rent, but you'll have to work part-time to make ends meet. Oh no, I have college classes. It's absolutely impossible to have a part-time job and do housework at the same time. Chloe does it. But
I think it's my fault that I spoiled you. If I keep looking after you, you'll never learn. Pack up your stuff and leave tomorrow.
David, cut me some slack. Chloe, please pick up the phone. Amanda, what's wrong? I'm on the train right now, so I can't answer the phone. I need your help. Huh? I can't do this on my own. What? You left home and you rented an apartment, right? I can't live like this anymore. I have to cook, do the laundry, and clean. That's the reason why your brother kicked you out. I know. He's terrible. He knows I can't do anything on my own, and yet he kicks me out. You're gonna learn to do it on your own. I told you it's impossible. I eat mostly noodles, and I'm not good at cleaning, so my room is a mess. Wow. I'm going to get sick. I asked David to let me come home, but he wouldn't listen to me at all. I understand. Convince him. I'm sure he'll listen to you, please. No way. Why not? I'm your sister. I'm in trouble, so help me. You treated me like crap, and now you're calling me your sister? Don't be like that. I'm sorry for what I did. Please, forgive me. Even if I do, I don't think your brother's gonna forgive you. What? David told me. He said he can't forgive you for how you treated me. He didn't want you to be in this house. No way! You're going to leave me like this? You don't care about me? What if I die? You have to take care of yourself so that won't happen. You're grown. You should be able to take care of yourself. I'm sure your mom and dad wish the same for you. So there's no way for me to help you convince your brother. You should learn how to be on your own for the sake of your parents and your brother. I think you have to learn too. I told you I can't do it. Chloe, I'm really sorry. I'll get down on my knees and beg you for forgiveness. Please? No, I don't care if you get down on your knees. Please, Chloe, let me come home. I can't. Oh, by the way, you can't sneak in and try to come home while we're gone. We already changed the locks. No way. Well then, good luck with everything. Chloe! Amanda kept messaging me, but I blocked her since it's starting to get depressing. David, on the other hand, pays for her tuition and rent, but he ignores her too. Finally, she gave up on relying on us. She found a part-time job while living in a small apartment. She's living like a struggling student. I am sure that this experience will have a positive impact on her life in the future. Me and David are hoping that in the future, she's gonna be independent. We moved into a new house and we are living in peace. I hope that one day, I get to see Amanda again living on her own.
Hey, Xavier. I just finished work. I'll head home and prepare dinner. Are you still at work?
Hey, I finished work already.
Oh, you finished early today.
I know, I finished early.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put the clothes in the washer?
Huh?
I'll do the rest later.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I'm not home right now.
What? I thought you finished work early.
Yeah, I did.
Where are you then?
At my mom's house.
Oh, did you have something to do there?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, Mom called me. She said she missed me and asked me to come by after work.
Oh. So, what time will you be home?
I'll have dinner here. I might get home late.
Huh? You're going to have dinner there?
Yeah, you got a problem with it?
I'm not saying that. You could have told me sooner.
I don't have a choice. Mom wanted to see me. She's so selfish, right? I love her for that, though.
She acts more like your girlfriend than your mother.
What?
Never mind. Since you won't be having dinner at home, I'll just grab something on my way home.
Sounds good. I'm having Mom's spaghetti for the first time in a while. You should get something good to eat.
I see. Well, then I'll just eat somewhere.
Okay. Mom's calling me. See you later.
Xavier, it's almost 10. Isn't it time for your mom's bedtime? How long are you going to stay there?
Oh, I lost track of time.
Your mom's an early bird, right? It's rude to stay that late at her house.
Actually, we were looking at my childhood pictures and we both got excited.
That sounds like fun. Maybe you can continue it next time? You have an early day tomorrow, right? Just come home and take a shower and go to bed.
Oh, I already took a bath.
What?
Mom prepared a nice bath for me. I missed taking a bath here.
What about your clothes? You don't have a change of clothes, right? Are you wearing the same clothes?
I'm in my pajamas already.
Huh?
Yeah. Mom bought a new pair for me. It fits nice and comfortable too. She knows me well.
Wow. You're not a kid anymore. You have your own family too. You can't just keep relying on her.
What is wrong with you? She did all of this for me, and you want me to turn her down?
No, that's not what I meant. You've been spending a lot of time there lately. Remember, you have a wife and a home to come back to.
Listen, what's wrong with me visiting my mom? Why does it bother you? There's nothing wrong with coming to see her, right? She lives by herself. She's been lonely since Dad passed away. It makes her feel better when I'm around. Also, I get to enjoy Mom's delicious homemade cooking. You get to relax and eat out. It's nothing but good things for everyone, isn't it?
What's the point of us being married then?
What?
Why don't you just move back there?
Oh, come on. What are you talking about all of a sudden?
You'd rather be with your mom than me, right?
I can't live here. How old do you think this house is? It's cramped, it's run down, and sometimes it even leaks when it rains. It's fine to visit occasionally, but living there permanently? Nah, not really my thing.
That's not the point.
Oh, I just had a great idea. I'm such a genius.
Huh? What did you come up with?
No, I can't tell you yet.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's going to be a surprise, so look forward to it.
Anyway, are you coming home or not?
It's late. I'm just gonna stay here for the night.
I knew you'd say that.
Since Mom got me new pajamas, might as well stay over. She'll be happy too. I'll be home tomorrow.
Okay.
Good night.
Xavier, what is going on? I came home and your mom is here.
Surprise!
What the hell is going on? I came home and the door was unlocked. I thought somebody broke in. I was scared. And she was in the kitchen cooking. Why is she here? How did she even get in?
I gave her a spare key.
What?
I've been keeping it from you, but I've decided to let her move in.
What?
Yup, so I can be with her every day. It's tiring to keep going to her house. It's far from work, too. And you always ask me to come home right away whenever I'm at her house. So, we discussed her moving in.
What the hell? You didn't even bother to tell me about it? How can you decide something like that without asking me? Unbelievable.
It's my mom. Why do I have to even ask for your opinion? Obviously, it's my call, right?
But this is our house. No way you're just gonna up and move your mom in without running it by me first.
Don't be like that. She's your mother-in-law.
I know she's family, but this is our house. Isn't it normal to ask how I feel about it too?
What's wrong with her living in with us? She's part of our family.
It's annoying to suddenly be treated like family now. Remember all the crap I had to put up with from your mom when we got married?
Was she mean to you?
You forgot about it? I have no choice but to accept her for how she is. It was hard for me when we first got married.
I don't think Mom meant any harm by it. You're just being paranoid.
Ugh, we're not getting anywhere with this. Anyway, I'm not living with your mom. Our house isn't even that big. I'd lose my mind if I do.
She's gonna have her own room.
Huh?
Even if it's not that big, I'm sure she'll be there most of the time.
Are you out of your mind? Of course she can't have her own room. We only have 2 rooms. Our bedroom and our workroom. What do you think you're trying to do?
Why don't we just give her the workroom?
No way. I work from home sometimes. I need to have a workroom. I can't work in the living room.
Yes, you can.
I can't concentrate in the living room.
You're so selfish. Your work isn't even that big of a deal.
You don't even know what I do. We have to ask your mom to move back to her house.
She can't live there anymore.
What?
The house is deteriorating. We've decided to tear it down. I've already arranged for a contractor.
What?
So it's already decided that Mom will live with us.
I can't believe it. You've been pushing this forward without consulting me at all.
You know what? Just give it up already. Can't you just suck it up and deal with it?
What?
Stop being so selfish. You're my wife. Don't make a big deal about her living with us. She's basically your mother. Be more considerate.
If you're going to say that, then my mother would be considered your mother too, right? But you didn't come to my mother's funeral, remember? Your parents didn't even bother to come. I guess it was too far, and I thought it would be difficult for them to come all the way to the funeral home. I didn't say anything, but...
Well, your parents are from the countryside. Country places always seem to have these weird traditions and whatnot, you know? It's a hassle, not knowing the ropes. And before I knew it, time just slipped away while I was worrying about it.
You could have asked me then. Besides, anyone who would criticize you over a little slip in etiquette isn't part of our family.
Well, to be honest, it just seemed like too much of a pain.
I see. I kind of figured even without asking.
Hey, there's no point dwelling on that now, right? Anyway, get along well with Mom, okay? I'll be heading home soon. Man, I'm excited. I get to see Mom every day from now on.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Julie, do you have a minute?
I'm on my lunch break. What's up?
Mom texted me. She said we're running out of butter. She wants me to get some on my way home from work.
Okay. And? Why don't you go get it? She asked you to, so...
I'm already home.
Huh? Why? Are you sick or something?
I'm fine. I just took the afternoon off. I have to go home early sometimes. Mom misses me.
What? You're not a kid anymore.
I know. Mom doesn't feel comfortable being home alone. She's still trying to get used to it. I have to be there for her. I'm such a good child.
What? You're kidding me, right? We agreed not to live with her when we first got married, didn't we? Everything is such a lie.
But if I had mentioned living together from the start, you wouldn't have married me, right?
Of course.
My mother is very important to me. If we get married, she's gonna be your mother-in-law, so living together is just natural. Plus, you'd benefit too. Living with Mom means sharing household chores, which is only a good thing, right?
It's nothing but bad things for me.
That's messed up.
Sure enough, once we started living together, she started bullying me. She'd say it was disgusting whenever I cook. Or she'd criticize the way I folded laundry, making me do it all over again. Only to mess it up after I'd finished.
That's a lie. There's no way my mom would do such a thing.
She's mean to me when you're not around. You have no idea how bad it is.
Are you trying to insult my mom?
I'm just telling you the truth. There's so much more I could say. Like how she'd say, a wife who's too focused on her job is too arrogant. Or the time she threw away my important business card holder.
That's some kind of misunderstanding. You're just trying to make her look bad, aren't you?
If you can't take my word for it, how about we set up some cameras? When you're not around, she's just a mean old hag after all.
How dare you call her that? It's your fault that you can't do the house chores right. All you have to do is listen to what she says.
Then why don't you do it yourself?
What? I'm too busy working.
What are you talking about? You're skipping work to see your mom.
No, I'm not. I asked for a paid time off. I'm still getting paid.
I honestly don't care at this point. Xavier, I just got home. Nobody's here. Where are you?
Hey, Julie. I'm at the restaurant with Mom.
Huh? What do you mean? I never heard anything about going out to eat today.
We weren't planning on it. Mom wanted to have some sushi.
So what about me?
Why don't you just eat by yourself?
I already bought groceries for us.
Just save those for later.
Listen. This morning, your mom told me she wants to have some pasta tonight. I bought the ingredients on my way home, you know. But then, isn't it weird to suddenly go out for sushi without even letting me know?
Mom changed her mind, so you can't blame her.
I can't believe it. I just wasted my time.
It's not that you're busy anyways. Don't be dramatic.
She did this on purpose.
What?
She specifically asked me to make something, and then go out to eat.
Oh, come on. You're being paranoid again. Don't get so mad over this. Mom's getting old. She probably forgot about it.
She definitely did this to piss me off. This is not the first time.
What?
Your mom's always playing dumb. Remember when we went to the clinic with her the other day? She said she forgot her wallet at the clinic, so I rushed back to get it for her. Turns out it was in her bag the whole time.
Come on, that happens to everyone sometimes. We're human. We make mistakes sometimes.
Not with your mom. She didn't even apologize to me, just laughed and said, "Serves you right."
There's no way my mom would do something so mean.
I'm so sick of being manipulated by your mom.
Mom's not trying to be mean. It's just you getting upset for no reason.
You believe your mom over me?
Of course. She's my beloved mother.
What?
You're making things up to make her look bad.
I'm not just making things up.
If you keep lying, I'm going to divorce you.
Please do.
What?
I've been trying to hang in there a little longer, but I can't do this anymore.
Stop overreacting.
Why? You don't need me, right? You just need your mom, right?
What are you talking about? I need you too. That's why I married you.
Am I just a handy maid around here? I'm not your maid, and I'm definitely not hers.
I never said that.
That's enough. What you two are doing is just mean. I must be stupid for just realizing it now. I'm sick of it.
You're really gonna say that? Fine, then it's over. I don't need you anyway. Mom and I can have a good time together just fine by ourselves. If you think you can live alone, go ahead and give it a try. And don't come crawling back to me if you need help, alright?
Those are my lines.
What?
Then I guess it's divorce. I'll pack up and leave right away.
Sure, whatever. Julie, can I talk to you? I need to tell you something.
What do you want?
Can you come back?
Pardon me? We got divorced a month ago, didn't we?
Don't you regret it? We both let our emotions take over and rushed into splitting up. Looking back, we should have never made such a foolish choice like divorce.
No, I don't regret it at all.
Can we talk about it, please?
I have nothing to say.
Don't say that. Actually, it's getting hard for me to live with my mom.
Huh?
At first, it was fun. But Mom would call me nonstop, even when I was working. On my days off, she'd constantly check my schedule and insist on tagging along wherever I went. Honestly, it feels suffocating being so controlled.
Oh, lucky you that your mom loves you so much.
There's a limit to everything, you know. And on top of that, she keeps asking me for designer bags and accessories, even though I barely make enough to get by. I used to buy her whatever she wanted, thinking it would make Mom happy. But now my savings are running out, and I'm on the verge of going into debt.
Then why don't you get your mother to work?
How can I tell Mom to go work? She's only ever been a housewife. With no work experience and her age, there's no way she'd get hired anywhere.
Okay, then you'll have to work hard to earn more.
I want you back. If we both work together, we can make life easier and buy Mom the things she wants.
Are you stupid?
Huh?
Why do I have to support you and your clueless mom with my hard-earned salary? You're ridiculous.
We were married. Please, help us out.
You've got to be kidding me. You and I are not family anymore. We are strangers. I have no obligation to help you.
Please, give me another chance. Why don't we give it another shot?
Hell no. I can't marry a mama's boy who puts his mother before his wife. I don't want to be with you again, over my dead body.
You don't have to go that far.
You know what? I'm going to focus all my energy on my work from now on. I don't have time to deal with you anymore.
Wait, are you really going to abandon me like this? I'm really in trouble, you know. Are you really that heartless?
You're kidding, right? When I was in trouble and came to you for help, you didn't do anything, did you?
Don't say that. You know what? I'll make sure to talk to Mom. I'll tell her to be nice to you. So please, give me another chance.
I don't want to.
Come on, Julie.
Is that all you wanted to say? I don't have time for this. Bye.
Wait. Please, come back.
I received a million calls and texts from Xavier. It was overwhelming, so I blocked him on everything. Rumor has it he's still living with his mother. Her attachment to him has been getting worse day by day. So Xavier's been getting fed up lately because his mom keeps asking for things without considering his financial situation. Their arguments have become more frequent. Well, he's the one who insisted on living with his mother. So I guess they'll have to figure out how to make it work, even if it means arguing all the time. After the divorce, I rented an apartment near my parents' house and started living on my own. With no mama's boy husband or mean mother-in-law around, every day is a good day. I've been able to focus on my work, and I even got a promotion. If I hadn't gotten divorced, I'd probably be feeling down every day right now. I'm really glad I was able to get away from that crazy family. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.